第一财经商业数据中心在今年5月份呢，曾经发布过一份报告。根据这份报告呢，今年电商网红带来的商业价值高达580亿人民币。看来网红在不断刷屏我们手机屏幕的同时呢，也变成一股呢商业力量。应运而生的一些包括网红孵化器等创新企业。有数据显示呢，在中国光是网红孵化器就已经超过50个。而美国呢是互联网和社交媒体的发源地，网红在这里呢也在恣意的生长着，也有很多人想要挖掘背后的商业价值。今天我们就要走访这么一家网红公司。
Musefind 为各品牌提供社交网红广告推广服务的平台。公司创建于2015年，旗下有100多万网红，与3000多个国际知名品牌合作，北美地区受众达6000万人。联合创始人兼首席执行官 Jennifer Li 毕业于加拿大英属哥伦比亚大学和 Emily Carr 艺术及设计学院，在加拿大军队服役10年，曾在哈佛商业评论出版社 OX3 Studios 担任用户体验设计师，并拥有成功研发手机应用的经验。
Musefind 的办公室呢，位于纽约一个创业加速器的共享空间里。这已经不是我第一次来到这里了。我呢最早认识 Jennifer， 知道 Musefind 呢是1年多前一个天使投资人的 pitch 大会上。当时呢，他给我的第一印象就是很自信。
创业过程中，每一位创业者必须要完成的一项任务，就是将自己的创业规划讲述给投资人听，这就是所谓的 pitch。能否吸引投资人，为创业带来生机 ，pitch 至关重要。在创业美国，只给你1分钟，投资人听你说。
Hi, my name is Jennifer. I'm the co-founder, CEO of Musefind. Musefind is a SaaS platform that helps brands romance their customers through the power of influencers. We've helped now over 300 brands achieve this and have over 1 million influencers on the platform. The team is backed by amazing advisors and investors from places like Goldman Sachs Ventures, iVillage, Teradata, and DoubleClick, as well as our team of now 14 people have backgrounds in Xerox, as well as Microsoft, Rosetta Stone, and we're really excited about the product. Some points of differentiation is that we're the only platform that allows brands to standardize how they're working with influencers and communicate with them at scale.
She is a very polished presenter and comes across as a very strong potential CEO.
我觉得它最大的亮点是它验证了一个趋势，那就是现在整个互联网、移动互联网的流量有一个被忽视的流量，就是社交流量，或者我们称之为的网红流量。所以这个团队我觉得它抓到了这样一个亮点，就是说它能把网红流量的它的 monetization 和它的效果给集合起来。
The space that she's in is one that has a lot of money being thrown at it, but is very competitive. There are a lot of brand marketing solutions that are working with influencers as well.
那么所以说从商业模式上来讲的话呢，我觉得刚好是符合这个时代的这种营销更加个性化的一个趋势。
I'd be interested in meeting her.
今年可能没有人不再说网红，那因为 Papi 讲火了，那大家呢都在关注呢网红现象，也都在讨论呢网红应该怎么挣钱。那如何把网红现象变成网红经济，变成一个产业化的事情呢？而不是只是呢个体户样的一个网红各自为政，就变成了很多人想要去突破、想要去挑战的。Musefind 也是其中之一。另外，中国也有一些呢网红公司崛起。那我肯定不能说这个 Musefind 做的就是最完美的、最好的一个模式，但是它绝对做的事情是非常有启发性、有借鉴性的。I like the name Musefind. So the first impression is you are the company to find a muse. Who are the muse for you?
For the muse, what's important is they have to be, social media mavens.
Yeah.
So they're amazing, women, even children and men, and sometimes even pets that have an incredible social media following.
During your 1-minute pitch, you mentioned now Musefind has over 1 million influence.
Yeah.
So who are they influencing, these influencers?
The target that they primarily have the attention of are people in their millennial generation, as well as Generation Z. So these are people who are not consuming content in traditional ways anymore. They're consuming content on their phones, through their friends, through Snapchat, through Weibo, through WeChat.
Where does these influencer come from?
The exciting thing is that anyone can be an influencer, but what an influencer has in common with other influencers is they share traits like highly curated content, authenticity, and powerful storytelling. We've always had influencers, but social media has leveled the playing field.
How many people can they reach out? How many audience can they reach out?
So we segment influencers by their followers engagement rates. So the smallest influencer has about 1,000 followers, and then you go from 1,000 and usually around 10,000 they start to grow, and then from 10 to 50,000 they're that average follower, and then when you start reaching the six figures, so you're 100,000 plus, then we see kind of traits more towards a high net worth influencers.
Where did you get the inspiration to start Musefind?
I was actually in the shoes of an e-commerce brand where I had to pitch to influencers, and I pitched Lady Gaga and I pitched Michelle Phan, and both of them said yes to working with us.
So that's before you start.
Yeah, exactly.
Michelle Phan 来自美国佛罗里达州的越南裔女孩，2007年在视频网站 YouTube 上开设自己的频道，发布化妆教程视频，拥有800万订阅用户，点击率高达10多亿，成为了走红全美的超级网红。在 YouTube 上发布视频的网红生涯，让这个从小父母离异、家境贫寒的亚裔女孩开启了崭新的人生道路。各大品牌很快看到了，经过 Michelle Phan 推荐，必成为护肤彩妆品热销款的潮流，纷纷邀请她合作代言。曾经应聘兰蔻售货员的工作被拒，如今 Michelle 却一跃成为了兰蔻的代言人。其后，她还创品牌、建公司，投资人为她砸下1亿美元。29岁的网红 Michelle 已经登上了福布斯35岁以下的精英排行榜。
So Michelle Phan, maybe not every Chinese people know her, but she's very influential in the States. What's the result you got?
We got not only incredible social engagement, but we also got subsequent sales from it, as well as I noticed a pattern of people from Michelle Phan's following. Because she is Asian, most of her followers who were engaging with us, who were purchasing from us, were also Asian.
说到网红，可能大家首先想到的就是明星。虽然网红是一个比较新的概念，但是网红的影响力和明星相比，其实已经很难说谁的影响力更大了。比如说，我就看到有一个消息说，中国某一个网红，他的年收入已经超过3亿了。而根据福布斯的这个计算范冰冰，中国最挣钱的女演员，她的收入也不过只是1.4亿。How about the campaign with Lady Gaga?
I think that she has so many things on her plate to focus on, and I think when brands work with her, it's to be aware that there's so many other things that are around her. I guess it was not as patterned or predictive as we saw it with Michelle Phan.
So Michelle Phan's campaign was more successful.
Yeah.
Why are we seeing these differences?
Celebrity will specialize. So Lady Gaga is a singer, she's an actress, she performs, whereas an influencer is more of a lifestyle. So her whole life is privy to being shown to the world. I think influencers are very successful because they're very authentic. They're often people who were not trained or educated professionally to become an influencer. You can come from any background, any history, any family, and still be empowered to have a following on social media and be able to inspire and impact people.
在美国，社交媒体上活跃的网红们大大刺激了时尚品牌的销量。据统计，2015年时尚品牌销售额40%都是来自于社交媒体。入选福布斯时尚界30岁以下红人榜的网红 Christina Bazan 在 Instagram 上的粉丝高达200万。在她的主页上，粉丝们常常可以看到她为 Miu Miu、Valentino 等品牌代言宣传的照片。欧莱雅甚至斥资7位数来找她代言。找网红推广宣传已经成为了越来越多时尚品牌热衷的推广方式，效果卓著。主打年轻受众市场的手表品牌 Daniel Wellington 在注重网红营销的近3年里，销售额从50万增长到了2亿。
Compared with traditional commercial, what's the advantage of using influencer?
I think the advantage is that a lot of brands are noticing that their traditional media is not being as attention grabbing as they expected. And that's because a lot of people are not spending time looking at ads anymore. They're looking and following people on Instagram and social media. So these brands are realizing that when it comes to social media influencers, there's higher trust. In fact, 92% of millennials trust social media influencers more than they trust the average celebrity.
How the marketing industry is changing now.
Influencers become a brand of their own. So imagine if Stuart Weitzman co-branded with influencers,
Yeah.
or influencers create their own lists of companies they love to work with, or if influencers could talk to their customers and their followers as sort of ambassadors for the brands.
Now everyone is talking about the rising of digital marketing. I think brands are spending more money. How much money they are spending on digital marketing, and what do you think? What's the future?
Yeah, I recently read a report that brands alone on influencer marketing every month is spending about $200 million a month.
Wow.
So this already makes it $1 billion industry in the marketing industry right now. Where we're seeing is the trend going more into influencers, but also having their content repurposed into their other digital spend.
我觉得现在广告的行业有一个趋势，第一，他们在寻找新的媒体，而不是以前传统的媒体、电视媒体、纸媒，他们在找新的广告形式，这是一个趋势。另外一个趋势是，广告主不再仅限于满足于就是这个叫眼球 show the eyeball， 他们更希望找到的是效果或者可量化的效果。
那么所以说从商业模式上来讲的话呢，我觉得刚好是符合这个时代的这种营销更加个性化的一个趋势，并且我们也可以看到呢，整个在社会化媒体起来以后呢，流量的变化从过去的这种靠买流量的方式靠这种流量转化的方式，到今天的这种粉丝经济。所以呢，在品牌发展的过程当中，希望找到这种年轻化、个性化的这种代言人的时候，那自然我们的这样一个网红经济的模式呢就出现了。
如果说这个网红公司呢，只是像过去传统的经纪公司一样，只是代言几个网红的话，我觉得也不过是代言的人、代言的东西出现了变化，也谈不上有一个什么根本性的新的模式。那如何用科技的方式能够让这样一个新产业、新行业能够发展得更快，能够有更好的模式，其实是更值得大家思考的问题。Tell us a little bit about your experience pitching Lady Gaga and Michelle Phan.
Well, what people didn't know was it took me about 50 to 70 emails on average to get an influencer like Michelle Phan to pay attention and do something. 50 to 70 emails, conversations,
Wow.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah. It was really tedious, but the ROI was huge. The return on my investment was amazing. The only thing was, how do I get more Michelle fans? Do I have to hire more people to email them, or do I have to do it? It was very manual and a tiring process.
How is Musefind work? I was about to ask, like you send 75 email, 50 to
70 emails.
to one. So did you send like 50 million email or 75 million email to influence to get over a million
That would
influencer?
be crazy, right?
Yeah,
So
I know.
we love that challenge, and what we did was we create a scalable way and a process that streamlined it. So imagine what we've built is a personalized, customized AI bot that acts as your concierge, that helps you basically pitch out to influencers at scale. And the AI actually learns. So as you work with your AI, you train it to understand what you need. So you can get rid of Excel sheets, you can get rid of all your email chains, just use one beautiful dashboard.
How many people are there in your team now?
I think we're at 13 people right now.
So 13 people deal with 300 plus clients and over a million influence. That's amazing. So if it was in the traditional world, like if there's no AI, how many people do you think you will need?
Oh, that's a fun question. Maybe 50 to 70 people, I would say.
And on the client side, you have another system can kind of customize everything for the client.
Well, we focused on what the brands needed first. What the brands needed was a way to find their most relevant influencers. So we have that built out as an algorithm on Musefind.
When you hear the client's need, like what kind of criteria you will put into your algorithm to find the right influencer?
We hear a lot of the most common ones are things like location, demographic, gender. Yeah, the more interesting ones that we like because they're challenging are things like psychographic qualities, income level of an influencer, their profession, do they work with competing brands?
Tell us more clearly about the service, like what kind of packages are you offering your clients?
So for the enterprise and the SME, there's the two segments that we have. For the SME, typically the company has between 50 to 5,000 employees. Their revenue is usually around $100 million a year. Those ones we start at $1,000 a month, and you can work with up to 300,000 of the influencers' audiences. So you can reach up to that amount.
300,000 per month.
Per month, yeah. And then for the enterprise, these are usually companies, from 5,000 to, a McDonald's who has billions of employees, right? These start at $10,000 a month. Those also cover millions of people in a month. So we tier it based on reach, but you get the same services of the matching.
So it's more like a service subscription model.
Exactly.
So each deal the influencer is going to get can be different.
Can be different, yeah.
Yeah.
The clients always see what this offer is before we execute, so they can accept or reject the influencers as they please with the offers as well.
现在呢，打网红主义的人啊非常多。那我也看到有一些传统的 PR 广告公司单独设立了针对 influencer， 就是网红的部门。另外呢，就是一些以前代言演员、明星的这些演艺公司也开始呢代言一些网红。除此之外，就是一些创新企业了。那像我们节目当中介绍的这个 Musefind， 另外我还看到有另外一家这种网红公司叫Mevc， 那它刚刚也是融资了大概250万美元一个 A 轮。另外呢，今年才出了一个新公司叫 Captive 8，那也是很快能融资有200万美元。所以其实这个行业虽然很新，但是竞争已经变得非常的激烈了。You have been working with 300 clients, so what kind of feedback did you hear from your client?
Well, they're very happy with the success of the matching, but furthermore, they're really happy with the service of the platform itself, how we help streamline their process.
Having worked with Musefind and the great team they have, you really are able to leverage your brand equity and your brand story and have the right people connect with the right influencers.
What I like about Musefind, I think is unique, is the customer service. We've really had a great experience with our team.
What we found with Musefind was that it was probably the most efficient solution on the market, where you could invest a decent amount of time and see great returns on that time.
应该说呢 Musefind 这家公司呢，不管是从它网红经济平台的切入点看，还是从它经营模式看呢，都有自己的特点。那对于这样一家充满朝气的公司，投资人又会打几分呢？
There are a lot of brand marketing solutions that are working with influencers as well, and she seems to have an impressive team, but it's not clear to me exactly what the product does. So in terms of my interest in this as a company, I would probably rate it as a 4, but in terms of her as a person, I would ultimately give this a rating of 7.
当然，从这个presentation 里面能听出来，这个产品还在比较早期的阶段，这个客户也在比较少的一个阶段，所以可以多一些考虑未来怎么以 SaaS 的 model 来 charge 这个 service， 使得一次性的获客能够多次长期的来获得更多的这个 revenue， 所以我觉得这个生意还是很不错的一个生意。
而且呢，这家公司的创始人的所找的这样一个产品的切入点，我觉得是非常好的，就是不再是过去这种传统的经纪公司的形式，而是通过技术的手段，把成千甚至在这个系统当中，我刚才看到数据呢，是上百万的这样的网络上的达人呢，能够通过数据分析的方式整合在一起，然后为这些广告主提供很好的这样的解决方案。所以说，这个公司从产品的创新，从市场的发展的趋势上来讲，以及做整个平台生态的这样一个格局上来讲的话呢，都是非常好的一个想法。
I would ultimately give this a rating of 7.
这家公司我给它打8.2分。
我的打分呢是9分。
想要360度无死角了解这家创业公司吗？请到创美频道点击观看创美特别推出的 VR 视频《创业美国360度看公司》。
之前呢就和大家说了，其实我知道 Musefind 认识 Jennifer Li 呢已经有差不多1年多的时间了。当时呢他们还是个很小的公司，就是觉得他们做的事情很有意思，所以一直在关注，而且呢他们发展的越来越好，所以最终呢决定把他们的故事呢搬到我们创业美国节目上。而说到 Jennifer Li 这个人啊，我觉得非常的有意思。刚刚见到她的时候，觉得她非常柔弱，个子也不高，然后在一个 pitch 大会上面，她一下子就 非常精彩的做了 pitch， 而且他当时给人印象很深，就是说到自己年纪很小的时候，去参了军，而且一参就是10年，扔过手榴弹，能打这个机关枪，一下就让人印象特别深刻。这么柔弱的、这么娇小的一个女生，竟然有这么大的能量。You remind me of a Chinese word, a Chinese popular word, 女汉子。
女汉子。
Oh,
my dad always calls me that.
Really? It's more like the inside. You have a guy's toughness and the eagerness to win the battle.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is also 我父母亲 my parents, encouraged that a lot in me. Even my Chinese name, 李野木, 也是野, 牧羊人的牧, is very unique, and it was a very empowering name that my parents gave me for very intensive reasons as well.
Why did you pick army?
I don't look like it. I wanted to challenge myself, and I felt like being comfortable is the worst thing you could do for yourself because you don't change and you don't grow. The men and the women, we train the same. So everything that the guys did, I also did.
Wow. Did that experience change you?
Definitely. It made me, I think, more empathetic, and it taught me about leadership and taught me about teamwork.
Do you have any plan for China?
I think China is a very special market.
Yeah, why?
I think a lot of it is the behavior of business, and I am humble enough as a CEO to understand that.
You grew up in China. Like, what do you think? Which part you still don't know China well enough?
I think maybe the business side of China. I think China is a great reflection of the next phase of technology for North America.
Yeah.
Because
So you think China is ahead of us?
I think so. It's more advanced and allows for more concentration to hyper grow. So right now, people are purchasing not from sites anymore in Asia. They're purchasing from Line. They're purchasing directly from WeChat. They're purchasing directly from Weibo and WhatsApp. And I think in North America, we haven't entered that yet. So I think China is a great benchmark and a great projection of where the future is.
收看更多创业美国独家揭秘创业视频，关注创业美国线上留学生创业大赛，请关注创业美国微信公众号，每周5推送决赛入围团队推荐视频，他们需要你的支持。